Today I'm going to show you how to make mini pickle topped pork pies. So for the pastry you will need 350 grams of plain flour, 125 grams of lard, half a teaspoon of salt and 100 millilitres of water. And for the filling you will need 250 grams of pork mince, 125 grams of bacon, half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of garlic granules, 1 teaspoon of thyme and 150 grams of pickle. To start with, we want to make our filling. In a bowl, add your pork mince, your bacon, your black pepper, your garlic granules and your thyme and mix until really well combined. Then set this to one side while we prep and make the pastry. So because we're making hot water pastry, you want to make sure everything's ready to just go with it because you only have a certain time frame to work with hot water pastry. So to a muffin tray, just dust the muffin tray with flour, then cut strips of grease-proof paper and just line each tray. This will make it easier to get your pies out later. Then in a separate bowl, add your flour and your salt and mix until really well combined. Then make a well in the centre of your flour. This is where we're going to add our wet ingredients. Then in a saucepan over a low heat, mix together your water and your lard until your lard has completely melted. Then allowing the water and the lard mixture to cool just enough that it can be handled, add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients and mix together. You can start to mix this with like a spoon or something to bring it together, but you will need to get your hands in there. That's why I say let it cool a little bit so then it's not too hot to handle. If your dough cools too much, you won't be able to work with it as it's too hard. If that does happen, pop it in the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds, just allowing it to warm up so then you can work with it again. Then, having floured your work surface, roll out your pastry. You want it so then it's no more than ½ centimetre thick. Then, using a cutter that is bigger than the holes in the baking tray, cut out your dough and line each hole. Then fill each pork pie with the filling. And then bake in a preheated oven at gas mark 4, 180 degrees centigrade or 160 fan assisted for 45 minutes to an hour. Once baked but still warm, you'll want to just lift each pie out of the tray. This will help make sure that they don't stick later. Then once cool, simply top each pie with a teaspoon of pickle, just spreading it a little bit to cover the top. And there you have it. That's how you make mini pickle topped pork pies.